should make my own music. This is so beautiful. I want to make it myself. I can write. I can write like this. Here is a lot of taka taka. Taka taka. As we said in Kenya, it's a lot of taka taka. Rubbish. This music was made by Ole Mats Jerbolstad. No, you have to dispute me. It's wrong. You have to retaliate against this madman. Yeah. So today was about me doing something I didn't do. So what is that? That is theft. You shall not steal. You should not commit sin. So what is sin? I shouldn't talk about that because I'm a sinner. Everybody have fallen for that. So we point fingers. And when we have pointed and blamed and accused and brought to court and all the rest slain and hit stones and killed, we tend to come up with grace. Let me in the end, grace is waiting. Yeah, in the end, after all the accusations, after all the things that we are bitter over, the grace will bring us to the higher ground. In the end, we did something wrong, we did sin, but in the end, grace met us. We were met with grace. That is the situation. What is grace? Can you talk about grace without experience? Can you talk about feeling bad without any sin? Can you talk about heaven without mentioning hell? Why is it that we only have to mention the positive sides? Some are eagerly, maybe desperately, preoccupied with what we can talk about, which is positive, only positive. If we talk about certain boring things that I am, serious stuff, they say, well, let us turn this off, let us listen to something positive. So that is something I may put on this. In the end is grace. Let's talk about something positive. I should put that in quotes because it is like awkward. It's like awkward when people are saying something like that. It's how awkward is that? Why can't it be just true facts? Why can't it be as true facts? Let's be real. Let's be real. We can't talk about one thing and forget the other. That is childish. For me, that is a little bit childish. Why can't we tolerate what's coming? Is your time so what to say? So costly, so precious that all you wanna hear is the positive sides. Who is a sinner? Who there is a sinner? We can't talk about judging without mentioning grace. We can't talk about sin without mentioning grace. Maybe Jesus saw to our mental state. The sober man he was, he couldn't touch even the grapes. As a Nazarene, he couldn't touch grapes. It's written. He can only touch water. Touch water so it became wine. So I laugh a little bit about that video because that was the first time I realized that it was alcohol, because in the beginning they get the best wine. They commented on it. It's the pure fact that when you drink a little bit too much of that nice wine, you get intoxicated, and who wouldn't admit that was alcohol? That is kind of obvious, and this is not going very well. Yeah, we went a little bit back and forth. Just in order to tune it. Sometimes you need a break in order to make the tune more to what it's supposed to be. Alcohol. Sinners. In old times we regarded alcoholists as sinners. We wanted to save them, and since they were drinking, they were sinners. And when I'm drinking, I feel back in those times that I should be respectful of drinking, because it's not a sin. Jesus made water to wine. It's not a sin. It's made. And Mr. Noah, that came from the boat, he planted a vineyard. Why? He needed wine. So we have deemed many things to be sin, yet it's not. What is really sin? I think it's much more gross. Sin is a break between me and God, and me and me, and me and my fellow human being, me and the animals. Don't harm anything. So, my friends, only one-sided people want to be positive, and you feel the awkward. I had some year back a certain friend that said, "No, let us talk about something positive." We were together and we couldn't. It was the most awkward thing to say. Let us talk about something positive. It was the most awkward thing. Have you said that in your company? No, let us talk about something positive. It's awkward. It's very awkward. Be real. In my it's awkward because it's maybe good to hear it sometimes, that we can be a little bit more positive, but it's something you as a grown-up should be minded about yourself. And if we are together, we wouldn't arrest each other for saying something wrong like that. Don't invite me. If I'm the one that is picking up something that is not worth listening to, yes, don't invite me. That is easy peasy. And if I get that 2 times, I wouldn't come because it's awkward. Anyone wouldn't be arrested for saying something in his heart. So that is kind of, it doesn't fly with me. If people doesn't want to talk about what I'm bringing up, it's okay. I don't feel awkward about that, so we leave the issue. But we should tolerate that each and every one are different. Their mindset are different. And those that are saying such things brings often the negative talk into the environment, into the building. It's an awkward feeling. I don't know. I wanted to talk about it. So I don't know whether people mind such a thing. It's people are what can I say? People are acting awkward sometimes because they say, let us now talk about something positive. They don't even see themselves. What is that? It's similar to the leftists. So, sorry for that. You wouldn't stand the test. Leave people alone. Change the issue. Just change it. Be the better man. Be the better involved. That can say something profound. Something that worth commenting. People are yapping about their soup and dinner and hair and nails. I don't know. People are awkward in any which way. This is an awkward video. I say something that you didn't like. And I bet you turn this off as soon as possible. I hope you do. And I hope you never follow me again. I'm just kidding. What? Am I that awkward? I have one or two that are commenting. That is beautiful. I love that. You should know that your comments, that disputes me for every word I say, is the best thing can happen to me. I love it. And it's bringing up the heat. And people that are so lenient and sober all the time should drink and write. As my previous relation had something to drink, and off the word went as something that was regretted the day after, or sooner than that. So that was sweet. People that regret what they write on Facebook, and that's good. We should regret our sins and our foolishness and everything, and that's why people are so afraid of bringing it out. People are judges. People, they themselves. I asked, why can't you just let it stay? Don't remove it. It's who you are. But I was drunk and shouldn't write such things. No, you should. Don't remove it. Why? It's I don't know what I'm writing. That's how sober I am. The awkward feeling of being awkward all the time and saying the wrong things all the time. Who would stand that? Yes, I can stand it. I will have it, and I love it. The awkwardness of the writings, of the sayings. If I say something very awkward in a situation, it's either funny, or I will be sent out. I will be present. I will be denied. That's good. When people are reacting, when people are in a kind of rejectional mood, you should explore that a little bit more often than you do, because you never know. I have this habit of saying, I said it even when I was a child, that you are provoking, you are always, you are saying something that provokes people. Yeah, that's good. That is an attribute. People should know that such and such attributes makes up who they are. As my girlfriend said, it's who you are. I felt awkward when she said that. It's who you are. Okay. Am I defined by my jokes, my awkwardness? Yeah. That's good. I should do it more often. I should tolerate more of that kind of awkward heat, that you feel ashamed of what you did. People should humiliate themselves, accept that, yeah, it's kind of foolish, but it It was funny, it was maybe the right thing to say. Here I was sent a video about this Swedish lady that had her saying in a certain European Parliament, fighting for the freedom, and she was chased out. She was interrupted full time. And let me see who that was. Christina Andersen. Christina Andersen, MDEP. Member I think of European Parliament. And she had her saying about vaccine. She was awkward. Saying something awkward is maybe their only thing to do. When you feel that the whole community is cheering the bad leader, it was the case. When she had been stopped for saying her honest opinion and true fact, the way she was stopped, they cheered, they clapped, they were appreciating that she was stopped. Well, I said something awkward back in the church Betania in Kongsberg, that they mocked, they laughed, out with this guy. And they were head shakers and everything. They were hiding. Those that are in that group, which is maybe 80-90% in different cases. In most cases 99% because you are alone. And the rest is so afraid to say even one word to defend the truth. I sticked out my head as I was applauded by a politician here in Sandefjord. His name is Bror Lennart Menzoni. He should be honored, and I still mock him. I still hate him. Not real, but professionally, he is some stumbling block. But he said, "You stick your head in the lion's den. Lions." You stick your head out. For all those years, I sticked my head out, and the clients said, "Ole, this wouldn't work because they don't take you into consideration. They don't even listen to you. You will end up achieving nothing." And rightfully so. They were right. After 10-12 years, I understood that I was just played as a fool. Those in high positions is mandatory to dispute. I said to my children, it's mandatory that you dispute me. As a father, you should dispute me. It's the drive you can have. And they have done so. They are proud children. And I am proud of them. Every leader should undergo such tormenting disputes about him or herself. And the Jews, Mr. Elie Wiesel, said that we Jewish people have a tradition of saying the truth. What a brave man. We have a tradition of saying the truth to the leaders. He was referring, obviously, not to the whole people of Israel, but to the prophets, prophets. Mr. Nathan, he went to David and said, you are the man. You are the man. You did it. You were not sober enough. You were taking in the applaud from everyone. But you didn't see the one that you were harming. The one that you were killing. Mr. Uriah, you killed him. And you took his wife. He was applauded. And I warn you people that applaud the leaders. I warn them. You should never applaud the leaders. Never. It's a gross thing to do. We heard about Idi Amin in Kenya when he was in the seat. And I'm afraid to say these kind of things. It's an awkward thing to say. But when Idi Amin, in his rulership, came to Kenya, he was applauded. Yet he was killing people by the numbers. Would you applaud those people? No, because you are afraid you applaud them. You are afraid to be seen as an activist, as someone that are holding some degree of moral and ethic codes. You are afraid to show that code. Backbone. Why are you afraid, my friend? Talk about something positive. That will never happen, my friend. People get scared. And I pray to God every Saturday, Shabbat. Let me not be afraid of those people. Don't be afraid of people. Yet I'm afraid. I'm a scared man. I'm a scared man. I'm so sensitive that I'm scared. I'm sorry to say. But my sensitivity is taking over sometimes. I'm not proud of that. And I don't, more often than not, I don't know how to deal with it. And people are scaring me. I'm sorry to say. I'm that sensitive. People are scaring me. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to say. But people are scaring me. Those people that can't embrace differences. Those people that only applaud the leaders, they scare me. Let me write that down before this ends. You have to show it. People that applaud the leaders scares me. You scare me, my friends. When you can't raise your voice against the leaders, you scare me. Your silence, as Elie Wiesel said, your indifference scares me. Say something. Even if it's awkward, even if it's wrong, say it.